And we're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts.
Cee and Just Jul, breaking out the new knives. Breaking them out. From all the brands you love.
Like PMP and QSP.
Yeah. We Knife and Civivi
Condor.
And Finch.
First up, the PMP Little Big Boss.
PMP.
Another collab with Midgard Messer. 10-inch overall with a 4.5 inch 14C 28N Tanto style blade. 0.39 thickness.
0.39. Let's let that sink in.
I am. Satin finish and big jimping.
Big jimping.
The handle scales are black G10.
There's an extended tang, lanyard hole, and black Kydex sheath. Hold on. There we go. Very snug and form-fitting. No sheath shimmy. What? And there's a Kydex belt sheath, you know, for on-the-go carry. So you can nab it for only $229 from landknife.com. Nab it. I love nab it. All right. So this is almost as massive as the last PMP fixed blade we had, which I believe was around 0.4. So
3.
So it's a 0.1 difference.
Very small difference.
Yeah, but it's just a little shorter and the blade's not as big. But that's why it's called the Little Big Boss. Just a touch smaller. I still think it's awesome. Still a big hefty blade. See?
I love it.
Lay it on.
I think it's just as good as the nice one, as the last one. I feel the same way about it. Probably a little more usable.
Probably.
Since we've chunked down about an inch or two, I would say. Still has the same durability, heft,
Hefty.
girth.
Girth.
Yeah.
Is that really
all those words of yesteryear.
Yesteryear.
That mean big and
Up
heavy.
over yonder.
We have the yonder, don't we?
No,
Well, that was last week.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week's the yonder. Wander over yonder. Go ahead.
Alright, so looking at the PMP.
In the spirit.
Now we're going to do the medium boss.
In the spirit of that.
So this carries 11.02
Set forth.
overall with a 5.11 satin finish, 14C 28N drop point blade jimping, and .393.
You know me.
3,000th a little thicker. I think it makes sense. This one also has black.
It made sense.
Well, you know what?
This
Neither does the medium big boss and the little
Wait.
big boss.
Hundreds.
It's thousands.
Thousands. Is it?
3,000ths of an inch thicker.
Just stop. Okay.
I feel like we're at the Olympics and we can't decide who won the race.
We're looking at the picture.
Has black G10 scales,
Oh,
with extended
goodness.
tang, lanyard hole, and black Kydex sheath with belt clip.
Yeah. So there it is. And of course we'll demonstrate because that's what we do. Staying in frame, right? Okay, great. So you can grab a medium Big Boss. I feel like we're at McDonald's. Small, medium, and large. A medium
Well, it's like
Big
asking
Boss.
for a Big Mac in small, medium, or large. You have a small Big Mac?
Okay, that's better. That's a better comparison. If you don't already have one of those, you can get it for just $239 from landknife.com. So I feel the same about this knife that I felt about the Little Big Boss.
Yeah.
And the large Big Boss. I kind of wish we had it, but
This is all preference.
yeah. It's both of them are super thick in steel, sharp, well made. I will say they are hefty, heavy, chunky. So if you're not into that type of blade, you're not gonna like this. But if you are,
If you're not in that kind of blade, you're not in blades.
you are into blades.
You know.
A different kind of taste. It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Let's move on.
All right, so we're checking out the Sine Wave. Speaking of, like, you know, math stuff. So this one comes in a few different versions. We have the flame titanium option, which what else would we have? This one comes in 8.84 inches when fully deployed and shows off a 3.98 inch M390 drop point blade with 0.16 inch thickness, flat grind, polished bead blasted finish, at least on this option. And comes with about $59.61 on the HR Subtle C.
Subtle C.
But it was too
Alright.
scale. Handle on this one is flamed anodized 6.4V titanium with gray titanium onlays.
Ah, it's also a titanium backspacer. Titanium tip of pocket clip. Blade is open with the jimped back flipper tab. and disengage with the infamous nested liner lock.
Yep.
Operating on cage drag ball bearings, and it has a pivot cap of Dama steel.
That's what they say.
That's what
And
they
of course,
say.
the backspacer has the built-in lanyard hole.
I think that's a little bit more than a pivot cap, isn't it?
I think it's the pivot cap accent.
Oh,
They
I
said
got you.
Damasteel. It could have been yeah, it's Damasteel. The pivot cap accent is
I
Damasteel.
got you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I know it's nice. So the entire outfit comes with a pouch, cleaning cloth, stickers, and a box. Yep.
Catch a wave! Sine Wave. Beginning at only 327.25 from MillionLife.com.
Catch a wave, you'll be sitting on top of the world. All right.
Alright.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Let me go first.
Yeah, go first. You
Well-
go first.
Huh. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't think there was enough,
Jimping on that, enough flipper tab for a flip. I gotcha. But there is.
Wow.
I know.
Alright, so I
I
find
know.
this knife very interesting. I haven't seen these,
Like cutouts that go
yeah,
across.
milled areas. They go across the knife. They actually provide some
Grip.
grip, yeah.
Grippy.
And I like the,
Usually you
The
don't
thinner
like the
ones.
texturing, but you like the
I
texturing.
don't like the stupid checkering.
He doesn't like frag.
Frag.
Can't do frag, man.
Don't give it a name. It normalizes
Hey,
it.
that's the name it
Don't
is.
normalize silly stuff.
Oh, fam, knock it off.
Good size. There's another one. Good size on this knife. Good blade shape.
Bud.
I like the slope here
Homie.
that leads to the drop point. Very nice. And they also worked their logo into the actual handle in a way that
Nice.
they've never done before.
Nope.
It's normally on the pivot cap.
Yep.
So that being said, wow, that's nice
On
also
point.
right there, how they milled that off and anodized it. Wow.
They anodized the hole like underneath too.
Very nice job, I'd have to
It-
say.
it
That's what we
is.
always say about their stuff.
That is true. It's funny is that when I was looking at it, I was like, I didn't realize the logo was there until I was gonna hand it to you, and I was like, oh, the logo's right there. I'm like, that's nice. And then I was looking and I was like, and they also did the milling of the things across the handle. I'm like, that's nice. And then if you look at the handle, it's all anodized until you get to the nested liners. And I'm like, that's really nice too. I mean, it's an outstanding, beautiful knife from Wii. Little reminiscent of like the Wii Solid, at least to me, just in the shaping. However, I won't deny that the quality is here, the attention to detail is here. I mean, Wii hits a home run anytime we see one of these high quality blades from them. The only downside is that we can't collect them all, okay? We just can't. Moths are just flying out of pockets right now. It's Silence of the Lambs, okay? There's just death moths everywhere out of the pockets. You just can't get them all. That one's nice. Nice,
right.
amazing.
Let's move on to the next one.
Yep.
One we can get.
When we can, yeah.
And it's on to the Condor Gray Pioneer Bowie. Its fixed blade is 11.39 inch overall with a 6.97 inch 1075 high carbon steel blade with blasted sateen finish. Flat grind with second bevel. And 0.18 thickness.
Yep.
0.18. Do you hear that?
0.18.
That's like we didn't have enough time to put steel in this compared to the big. I know.
Well, if you
I get it.
can't make that comparison. These are two totally
know.
different knives, two different tool
I'm making it
companies, different steel. Just no.
All right, let's
Handle
go.
on this Pioneer is stacked leather, including a handcrafted, welted leather. I'm just.
That is a nice leather sheath. I will
is,
say that.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. Look at that leather sheath with a snap closure. Weighs just 14.46 ounces.
Find this knife
Knife.
for only $140.23 from AtlanticKnife.com.
I'm gonna do what C does.
Here,
Okay,
here.
go ahead.
All right. So I haven't looked at this stacked leather closely. But wow, it's actually really nice. Kind of reminds me of old marbles.
Oh, we're going old marbles. Okay, good, good. Glad you're going old
Except
marbles.
they wouldn't have made their
Guard, but
butt and pivot and not
Guard.
pivot, and guard.
but with an E.
They would have never made them look like this. They would have been mirrored. And these are better.
I feel like it
them.
looks good for like a display too. Like I feel like it just fits.
Oh, it would set nice in display, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like this Bowie knife. I think it's very K-bar-esque because of the stacked leather. Now, granted, this one's a little thinner, not as thick a pieces, but it's done well. Now, I think K-bar like dips theirs in something.
And they're thicker.
Yeah,
Each,
that's what I meant. They're thicker each pieces, but it
each piece.
just reminds me of that. It's a very, very nice Bowie, especially for the price.
This is a very 60s Bowie handle.
60s,
I like
70s,
it.
yeah.
Very nice. I had a
feel like-
fishing knife very similar to that. It might have been like a, I don't know, what's that, Mora. It might have been like a Mora when I was younger. And it had a stacked
Fishing.
leather handle like that.
What'd you fish?
Oh, I don't know. Things like catfish, carp, perch. Yeah.
Catfish.
We had a very scummy river next to us.
Oh, catfish.
You got the bottom feeders.
Ah, the bottom feeders,
Yeah.
flounder.
It would have been nice to have a nice stocked
Stocked lake.
trout pond.
That would
But
have been
unfortunately, I lived on a street that was named Trout.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
at least you got some.
That's close
form
I
of
got
trout.
to it. All right, so there's many more carries up on the table. But like always, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell. That way you're automatically linked to Atlantic Knife and notified whenever new content drops. Like our Keanu Alfaro design video. Wow. Feel like we've been talking about this in a while. It's coming up soon. Don't forget, we have an exciting QSP giveaway happening right now.
That's right. You can win knives featuring designs from our designer of the month, Keanu Alfaro, be the QSP Turtle Punk and the QSP Ripley.
Believe it or not.
With, yeah, I already made that joke multiple times. With the glide lock. Yep. So make sure you enter for a chance to win. You can enter here, like we said, by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And you can do it on this video or like past two. As well as become an official AK member via the link down below.
Finally, you can enter by commenting on the AK trivia question.
Yeah.
That's Jul's favorite part. That's also got a link down below. Don't forget, we're also going to release a special AK Blade episode where we go over a few of Keanu's designs, as well as feature him in an upcoming live stream interview at the end of this month.
And October 30th. That's it. I'm not changing it. So that one's in pen, my friends.
Ooh, that's scary.
I know. So, yep, we're hoping this week to get that taken care of. All right, so as always, any of the knives you see here are typically available, if they aren't already sold out, on AtlanticKnife.com. You can find daily deals there, in addition to monthly sales, giveaways, special promotions, and more. We're always adding new stuff, too. Like, we're constantly adding new knives, new gear, all of that. Go ahead.
We also want to mention that the new Finch knives are dropping October 30th,
Lots of stuff happening on that
which
deal.
is next Wednesday.
Yep.
We'll feature the Finch
Is it
Undertaker.
Wednesday? Next Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Thursday?
No, it's Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I
Wednesday?
thought.
Okay, 31st.
We'll feature the Finch Undertaker
Yeah.
and all three of the options
Yep.
in that video, I guess. So just want to give you a little taste of them now. So
Little
here they are.
taste.
They're all S35VN. I believe there is a Mars Valley carbon fiber. There is a ironwood.
Yep.
And the other one is blue micarta.
Blue sapphire micarta.
Blue sapphire micarta. That's close.
That's
All
good.
right.
I didn't-
I could just.
Yeah.
All right. Up next on the table is the QSP. Better than the Miami Dolphins.
It's crooked as a dolphin, though, is it? So, 3 versions. There's wood, pearl, and carbon fiber. Oh, I've already put my fingerprints on there.
This one's not a loser. All right. So we're featuring the pearl and the carbon fiber ones.
The laces were out. Sorry. Go ahead.
This
Okay,
knife is
sorry.
7.8 inch when fully open and showcases a 3.15 inch 14C 28N clip point blade, 0.11 thickness,
Laces were
mirror finish, and single plain edge. Operating on cage ceramic ball bearings. This knife can be flipped open with the dual-sided thumb stud
And the dual-sided thumb stud.
and the dual-sided thumb stud.
Yep.
And disengage with a liner lock.
Yeah, probably more of a bolster frame lock type of thing. I know they say liner lock, but this feels more like a bolster frame lock to me. Just saying.
Show it to me.
Now here, I'll open it. Look at that.
Yeah, it's not a liner lock.
Yeah, that's more of like a bolster frame lock.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everybody knows. Alright, blade comes to 59.61 on the HRC subtle C scale. Handle scales range from white pearl shell, stabilized wood, whatever the heck that means, and gold flecked carbon fiber. No pocket clip, but there is a lanyard hole here, so everybody can put a lanyard on there.
No pocket clip.
Yep, comes with box and stickers.
I absolutely do not care.
You absolutely do not care.
Yeah. Still a very
Absolutely
nice
don't
knife.
care.
Begins at $85 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Alright, so wow. And when I say wow, I mean wow. Owen Wilson, wow. Okay? The knife begins at only $85, and look how well done this is. Love it. Okay? Aside from the fact that there is no pocket clip, I would like a pocket clip. I feel like if you're going to have a pocket knife, you gotta have a pocket clip. I'm just saying, because I want to be able to just stick it in my pocket and be able to get it out with the pocket clip. Now, it's just me. Okay? That's just me. Other than that, I do see it as like a gentleman's knife. Wow. And ain't no umbrella raining. I'm telling you, it's an amazing knife. It looks amazing. It cuts amazing. And I love the options. The mirror finish is...
I think it's tremendous.
Is just breathtaking.
The simplicity of it alone.
Exactly.
How that, you know, if you look at some of these other ones and the scales are all, there's different things going on in them. This one is just simply a, what do they call this?
That one's the gold fleck.
Gold fleck scale from top to bottom.
It's gorgeous.
No bolster, no nothing in there. Just
the simplicity is what.
And then that one right there. Wow.
I think I might like this one best.
I do too. I think I like that one better too.
It's pearl.
It has that
shell.
MOP look.
It has the look. Like the magazine that Ralphie places on his mom's bed. It's just, it has the look. It has it. You're grabbing for your copy of Look, okay? Alright. Is that all you got to say?
Yep, take us
All
home.
right. We've come to the last two pieces on the table. The Civivi Baby Banter fixed blade knife is first. So there's two versions of this guy, the fixed blade one. And we have the blue-black option. Go ahead. See, light it up.
Overall, this carry is 5-inch with a 2.39-inch Nitro V drop point blade.
You know me.
Comes to about 58 to 60 on the HRC scale. Flat grind, black stone wash finish, and a point, well, it's about an 1/8 of an inch thick. Comes with a black Kydex sheath, belt clip, blue tide, paracord lanyard.
Yes.
Very nice. Plain steel chain.
My mama gave me that chain.
Oh, why you come down here messing with these people?
Alright, so designed by Ben Peterson, this carry is ready for your pocket as your EDC. Find it for just $57.80 with shipping. From
Lineup.com.
You trying to stick bite my
What
rights.
is up, guys?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I've seen this one before.
Because he's done the banter before.
And I think they've had baby banters before, haven't they? Like this fixed blade?
I don't think they've had fixed blades. I think they had the folding ones.
Maybe. Looks very similar. Very nice. Be a nice little neck carry. This is kind of like the new
like that.
Elementum. We're just going to banter it up with every single thing. So that's
Banter
fine.
it up.
It's nicely done. Very good little fixed blade carry there for your neck knife. Interesting. You don't normally see stainless steel screws. They're normally black stainless steel screws. I think it would fit nicely there, don't you think? So you could get it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Looks like it has a little push off for your thumb. Works for me. I'd take one if I was a neck knife guy.
But you're not a neck knife guy.
You could also side carry that on your belt.
Yeah, you could do that.
Well, you can move it all around since you have the screws and the. I don't think it's not tech lock, obviously.
No.
But it's
got those holes on the side too.
So you can move it around where you need it.
Yeah. I like it now. So it's obviously a fixed blade version of the Baby Banter folder. But it does have lots of uses. Size is good for a standard pocket knife for those who like fixed blades without the fixed blade weight. I can see anybody just tossing it in there, or like you said, the neck knife type of thing. I like the different areas of the jimping. I feel like that really helps, because when you're going to use a knife like this, it's usually while you're either at work or you need to cut something real quick while you're out, and it's got that little jimping on the edge, so that way you can just be like, whatever you're doing, boxes, all that other stuff. I also like the color. You know, Jewel Jade, Ben Blue,
Alright.
Yep.
Okay, so let's take it to the next Civivi gear piece.
Business every day. Okay. So, we wanted to look at this new Civivi gear piece, the Civivi Key Coin. So, it comes in blue and red. We have the red, obviously. See? Tell them about it.
It is 1.69 inch overall with a red aluminum construction. This one comes with a black stainless steel key ring, while the blue version has a plain stainless steel key ring. Comes with 3 different pivot barrel lengths measuring 0.54, 0.39, and 0.31 for varying the number of keys, of course, it can hold.
So it's kind of an idea similar to like a key bar type of thing. And it's got 6 bronze washers for easy key rotation. Designed by Ostapel, you can have this nifty as a gifty for just $16.95 from AtlanticKnife.com.
Or both for 21. So.
AtlanticKnife.com. $21.95. AtlanticKnife.com.
Alright.
Okie doke. So I think this is a nice little piece of gear. I mean, it's odd that it comes from Civivi and Ostap. I mean, I know they do stuff together. I feel like it's a little
He's
odd.
broadening his horizons.
But he is. Yes, he is. He's dabbling in other areas related to gear, and I can appreciate that. I do think it would be interesting to put some keys on here. Now, like, it's different from a key bar because that one you can fold them up. But this one would just, it'd be out and you'd be able to move them around.
Well, key bars you can also put attachments on that aren't keys.
Keys, yeah. Well, they'll probably, work their way up to doing something like
Ah,
that,
you got a feeling you're probably right.
And they'll probably do other colors too, like green, silver, black. I'm surprised they went red and blue.
They probably just want to see how these go.
Go? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're very
Run off
cute.
about 10,000 of them, see how many they can sell.
Well,
Since that was our final
business.
piece, I guess, not knife. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell. That way, you're connected to AK and notified when new stuff drops.
Yep. As well as automatically entered to giveaways. We got the QSP Keanu giveaway happening, so make sure to get in on that while you can. You can do it here, past couple episodes. You can also get involved by becoming an AK member. Yeah, I know. And or answer the AK Trivia question. Both links for that are down below. Favorite
All right,
knife?
favorite
Go.
knife. Go ahead. Yep.
Okay, it's a difficult one this week because I like the PMPs, the little boss especially, because I feel like this is a good size for me. But I also think, I gotta think, am I gonna carry this all the time? Nope, this is a special occasion type of thing. This one, I love it. It's amazing. Too much. This one right here is my favorite, the QSP Dolphin. It's amazing. I carry it. I know it doesn't have a pocket clip, but maybe I can like makeshift a lanyard or something that makes it look like a pocket clip. I'll figure it out. This one's my favorite.
This is what it's like ordering lunch with her, too.
Go ahead.
All right, so
It's not.
I think
usually
that
know
my
what I want.
favorite... you know what?
Little Big Boss?
I can't... Well, it really doesn't
Medium?
matter.
Medium?
It just doesn't matter to me. They're very similar. I'd probably go Little Big Boss. I like the medium one, but it's just too much knife for to not be in the one that I love.
Yep.
So
Little Big Boss it is.
I'll have to get all 3 of them and put them on the rack.
That would be a nice display. All right, what knife have you been carrying?
I'd make sure it's be able to hold the weight.
That's true.
I have
acrylic on
a-
that.
Spyderco Rock Jumper.
Spyderco Rock Jumper.
Yeah, that's what I picked up today.
All right. Clench.
Click.
Coburn tool clench.
That looks familiar.
Yep. It should look familiar.
All right.
Alrighty.
Guess that's it, isn't it?
Well, that is it. That is it, guys. Did
Alright.
you ever do that? I
Nope.
don't think you closed it out like that.
I don't think you did. With that, I'm seeing this was,
Jul, just Jul.
and we are signing off.
Because what else would we? What else would we? How much could a woodchuck chuck? Could a woodchuck chuck chuck could? All right. What
I
else?
feel like we should be slapping our knees,
He's
spitting into a bottle.
R. All right. Take 2.
How big is it?
Can you hear me now?
And
What? That's funny. You trying to do that while I was yawning. That's funny. All right.